Fuck it. Take a look at these diamonds.
I forgot the lyrics.
Wrong
of my
lives the
favorite
life
song.
of squinting, can't just stare.
With Beishi thick and thin. Wait, I forgot the lyrics of my favorite song. With Bay through thick and thin. She already thick, so I'm halfway there. Okay. All right. You know, when life kicks you down, sometimes you just stop enjoying the stuff that you used to enjoy. Sometimes you just be so depressed that you just forget everything that makes you you. And Sprinter made me me, and now I forgot everything about it, and now I don't know. I'm just, how can I forget the lyrics of one of my favorite songs ever?
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Welcome to Sage Therapy.
Anyways, we're back. Sorry about my little crash out in the beginning. Maybe that was a cry
Are we
for
keeping
help.
that?
Maybe that was for comedic purposes. You will never know. Welcome back to
Keep
CJ
that.
Muted. I'm your host Gene,
I'm your host, Chris.
and we're back again this week. After a little hiatus because somebody forgot that they were supposed to record a certain day and decided to go see Sinners. Which is a great movie, by the way. I'll wait until my co-host here sees it so we can discuss it. But there's a lot of themes and
I might go see it tonight. Like
stuff that I want to explore.
That's how much hype I'm hearing about it. So I'm.
It's a great movie, man. I wish you had seen it so we could talk about it.
We'll talk about it next episode.
But I don't want to spoil it. But for the people that saw it, man, you already know what we're talking about. Michael B. Jordan, Haley Seinfeld.
I don't want to hear it anyway.
Great
anyway,
actors.
In other news today,
I can't praise the actors.
we could do that next week.
No, I'm praising them now because it was great. That's all I'm thinking about.
We can do
I'm
all
literally
of that.
telling you. Ever since I seen the movie, that's all I've been thinking about.
We can do all of that
Okay.
in the next episode.
be
which is
respectful.
Friday.
I'm gonna be respectful. Friday, I'm getting my hair done.
You see what this is? You see, I've been trying to get you guys 2 episodes a week. And
you
see
see
what
how
this guy
raggedy I look? I gotta fix this.
See what this guy does? I'm trying to give you guys double the content.
And I'm trying to look good for the content.
Excuses.
And myself.
Excuses.
Anyways, what was you about to say?
What was I about to say?
You said that you had this special topic that you wanted to.
I didn't say that. I
Okay.
said I had a funny topic to jump into later.
I want to jump
Randomly.
into it now.
Whoa. Pause.
Why would you pause that?
I don't know. It just felt like a pause. Anyway.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of fell off by me saying, yo, let's jump into it.
So I
now.
was like, yo, back up, gang.
Yo, you know what, sometimes you throw something out there and then you realize later, oh, maybe that didn't sound the way I wanted it to sound. Let's jump into it now. Look at your homie in the eye, say that shit.
Don't ever look.
It's
at me and
crazy.
Say that again.
It's crazy.
All right, cool. We good? All right.
What
Anyway,
I have a question for you, right?
Mm.
That's messed up to say, but how do you think Kanye approached his cousin with his ideas?
Why'd you bring it up that way?
No, I just want to see if you can paint a picture in your
I
head.
don't want to make this picture.
How do you think he approached his cousin?
I'd imagine he'd be like, "Hey, I'm Kanye. I love me."
You think? I don't
I
know
don't
how
know.
old he was when he started doing that with his cousin,
But
but
said he stopped at 14.
so for those of you guys who don't know,
You guys definitely know.
you guys definitely know
Definitely
Kanye
saw that
West.
shit. Everybody was like, "What the fuck is going
Ye
on?"
dropped some lore over the last week about how,
Remember when we said we would never talk about Ye? Like he never wants to talk about Ye.
but yo, sometimes there's stuff that just gets dropped and we gotta talk about it. I'm not even trying to be funny. It's
This
serious.
is our 3rd episode
I know.
in a row.
I know I started this with a comedic approach, but it's a heavy subject, and we gotta attack this with some maturity and
Are we being mature?
some empathy. Okay,
We're being mature.
it's a heavy topic, man.
It is
But
a heavy
if you
topic.
can answer my question, then maybe we can swing back to being comedic. How do you think he approached his cousin? All right, let me stop. Let me stop. Kanye
What did he do?
revealed to his
I'm gonna be
audience.
honest. I only know that the tweet where he's like he sucked his dick till he was what,
I
14
was
or
about to
15?
reveal it to the people.
And that's all I know. And I was like, that's crazy. Anyway, moving on.
But why is he providing us that information? Why is he coming out of nowhere with this information? I understand he was trying to explain the song that he made about it and the reason behind the song, but bro, sometimes you just can keep. All right,
Do you think Kanye?
keeping that to the top.
Do you think Kanye is the type of person to keep anything a secret?
He used to. We didn't know this information about Kanye for like over 20 years. And now I feel like it seems like a cry for attention because he has the resources to get help and get past his trauma and deal with all that stuff. So now that he's like using that kind of information to like publicize his song, it feels kind of like a cry for attention. And that makes me kind of feel icky about the whole situation.
Is the song good? I didn't hear it.
The song is not good. The song is the same thing as World War III,
Oh,
style wise.
okay. So then,
It's like it's a weird
moving
thing.
on is what I
Like-
kind of did in that. But like, it's a random thing. I guess he decided that he wanted to share this now at wherever he is.
For what purpose?
Maybe he
To
just
push that stupid song.
everything's a rollout, Gene.
Yeah, but like it just feels icky and like takes away from actual trauma that people experience. You know what I mean?
But like, if he experienced
But
trauma and that's his way,
Who
of
am I
rolling-
to like exactly again? Who am I to sit here and judge him for sharing that information if it's something that like that he's battled internally for years, in the way of like sharing it with the world or like going through it or like moving past it. Like maybe he was being reflective and decided to share with the world, but like at the same time, it just feels very icky to me. Like, why are you using this big moment, big period of like this event that shaped you as a person to like push a stupid song?
But the song, this is trauma.
That leads to the whole artists and like how they convey their feelings and their art and all that kind of stuff. So I guess there's a bigger discussion there to have, but
Yeah, but you can't tell artists how to display their. I mean, the record label can, but you can't tell an artist how to display what their
that's what I
their
say. There's a
emotions.
big conversation there, but it's the messenger here that's problematic. It's because it's Kanye West
But
that it's problematic. But he's been getting a lot of support because of that statement
but like
online. And then immediately after getting support, he went back to be like, "Oh, now that people think that I'm gay, I can say the F word." Like what? Like what, bro? Like you see the flip flop?
No, I can see the
Like, bro, it's
Wait,
just
no.
a troll.
bro's a level 5,000 troll.
Bro, it's just a troll.
Because like, let's say he did go through that, right? Probably did whatever. He's just using that to troll people.
Exactly. So is he being serious or is he trolling the whole
But if
time?
he-
That's the real question.
No, but if he's trolling and that's just who he is, and it's clearly who he seems to.
He hasn't been like that for the past 20 years.
We didn't know him for the last 20 years.
We kind of did. Bro's been saying the stuff in his music for the past 20
So
years.
why is it
we
even-
just wasn't listening.
Why?
We were like, oh, yo, graduation is fire.
Oh no, I heard those words, those verses.
Okay,
Well, I listen to lyrics, so.
Okay.
But I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. But the fact that he's like doing this now is hilarious, terrible at the same time. If he's using it as a troll, if he's just putting it out and being vulnerable, then it is what it is. And the internet's gonna troll the shit out of this. So
That's what they've been doing. They've been making memes about it.
Of course.
They've been laughing at it. They've been like, what? It was a huge moment on Twitter when he dropped it. Like, everybody went crazy. Twitter is so
Toxic.
toxic,
Amazing.
funny, amazing. Twitter is
Funny.
everything.
Twitter is great.
Even though Elon
Even though
bought it,
Elon bought it and was just like, I'm gonna fuck around with it.
yeah, but like,
But
it's
he's
still
like, yeah, it's still
he
Twitter.
can't
Like,
ruin it. He can't ruin it.
the heart of it is there. Like he keeps putting in
Yeah.
his new rules, but the heart of it's still there.
So yeah, Kanye dropped that big lore drop. It makes me think that dang, you're right. We were talking offline about this where you said tortured souls make great art.
Yeah.
So if he did go through that, makes sense. Why can't that? Why did that skill unlock for me? Like, why didn't my skill tree give me those creative abilities? Because I've been through some shit too. You've been through some shit too. So why couldn't we unlock that DLC?
Listen,
Just joking though, but yeah. So man, I mean, seeing him like crash out over the past few weeks, I'm less hardcore on like, oh, get the fuck away from my feed take that I had a couple months ago. Now I'm just like, okay,
now you see
if
the
it's
entertainment vibe.
if it's entertaining, I'll take it. If it's informative, I'll take it.
Now you see
It
the
is what it
entertainment
is at
vibe.
this point.
Bro's saying just anything.
I kind of mellowed
He's
out.
also throwing in some fun stuff, some stupid stuff,
Yeah.
some like, oh, okay, think about that stuff. He's just and then some like, oh, shut the fuck up stuff.
I kind of mellowed out, and now I'm just taking it for it is what it is.
Yeah, I've already been there. I was never outraged. I was just like, look, he's been doing this for how many years, and everyone's. I'm like, oh, what's the new rollout? What's the new way out?
Speaking of rollout and way out, I want to have this conversation again about Doechii and the hate she's been getting over her anxiety music video.
I need to see it still.
You've heard the song though.
I love that song. That song's great.
You like the song?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Why?
it's a good song.
Explain what you like about it.
The melodies, anxiety. Yeah,
The chorus.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't you think this song is a bit short? I'm gonna come out and say I honestly don't care for the song. I don't really like it. I feel like it's.
Okay. So why are you saying the Doechii hate is here? And then you're like,
Hold
oh, you fucking
on,
like
let
the
me
song.
talk.
Bro.
I don't hate this. Like, I don't hate on Doechii. I just don't like the song. But the fact that it's going crazy
So if you
doesn't
don't,
surprise me because
if
of TikTok and all
you
that
don't
stuff.
like the song, why are you
But-
surprised by the hate?
The artistry in the music video was something I appreciated. It felt like a little mini film kind of. She incorporated different elements of like pop culture, movies, and she referenced the song that she sampled,
Yeah.
and like it felt like a loop. It was really well done, and I kind of felt like a narrative. It felt very narrative driven. As
I thought it was
an
pretty nice.
appreciator of like cinematography and like that kind of stuff, I liked it. I like the music video. I just don't like the song personally. And I want to get into a very important discussion about sampling too. Don't you think that this generation is gonna remember that song more than somebody I used to know because of like the beat and like how like viral this song has gone, this anxiety song? You know how when we hear that song, we hear somebody I used to know, right? But it showed us to like a 16, 17-year-old.
Mhm.
Don't you think that they will automatically associate the beat to anxiety?
Yes.
You agree?
No, not necessarily. I don't know. When you hear Poetic Justice, what songs do you think about?
I think about Poetic Justice. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I don't. I forgot the sample for Poetic Justice. What is the sample? In the rain. Who's that? Who's that again? Who's that again?
But you already.
What's the sample?
Oh,
Tell me.
I forgot.
So exactly. So don't, bro. So, bro,
What?
you're a fraud,
Who said I was a fraud?
bro. You was like, when you were trying to
I
put
was
me on the spot for not remembering the Poetic Justice sample. I don't remember the Poetic Justice
I
sample.
was making
Whatever.
a point. Can you let me?
Oh,
How am I a fraud?
never mind.
I didn't even finish talking.
You proved your point. You agreed
and
with
I
me.
proved my point immediately.
You agreed with me,
But
and I didn't see it. I just got defensive and started attacking
are
you.
you okay? Do you feel like you're under attack constantly?
It's my anxiety.
It's your anxiety.
Yes, it is. It's taking over me.
So why do you hate the song so much? Because it feels real.
Are we getting personal here?
Only if you want to get personal.
Is this a direct reflection of what I'm going through? Is that why I hate it so much? Let me stop. Anyway, back to the point. Yeah, I don't remember the sample from.
Yeah,
what I
no.
listened.
I knew
get-
it at one point, and I'm trying to remember. Anyway,
Yeah,
It's not
so
in my
yeah,
head.
nobody.
But it's not
I guarantee in the
necessarily
next
true
5 years,
because-
the 16-year-olds are not gonna remember somebody else. They're gonna automatically associate this beat with the anxiety. So, which is
Yeah, you gotta wait till the hipster person's like, do you know what this is really sampled from?
we're gonna be the old heads. Be like, yo,
When
you know
our
where that
favorite
came
songs, listen, when they remix One Dance,
from? No, I don't want to be alive for that to happen. I'm good. No, thank you. No, if One Dance gets remixed
like,
and then
this
people
is-
forget Drake's One Dance, I don't want to be around for that. I don't want to be alive. That means I've been alive for way too long.
to be alive when they forget Drake.
Like, for real, like, that's crazy. That means I've lived for like 150. Screw this planet. I don't want to be alive for that long. We're probably never gonna be there in 150 years.
Listen, we still
The way
remember,
this-
we were still remember Michael, so like,
Yeah, he's timeless though.
yeah.
Do you think the remember when Drake had Michael on his Scorpion?
That fake sample that they like, it's the real him. I'm like,
You think the
"Ah."
kids knew that was Michael Jackson?
The kids
They
didn't know
care.
shit.
They just be like, "Yo, that's some voice on that shit. It's AI."
Listen, I don't expect the kids to understand my generation of music.
Well, you're 5 years older than me, so I guess we have some overlap. But
there's overlap, but
yeah,
like you guys' favorite guy, Playboy Cardi, yo, I don't.
we
I
say
fuck with
you
guy-
guys. That's not my favorite guy.
That's your Jen's guy.
That's not my Gen's guy. First of all, it's the Gen after me's guy.
All right, maybe.
That is not my Gen, bro.
Listen, I got.
But that one bar go crazy. Don't say you're dad for me, little bitch, just die. Don't say you're rap for me, little bitch, just rap. Okay, that gotta go in the pantheon of great two-liners. Anyways, yeah, sampling is very interesting because
It is
Yeah,
sampled.
it's-
But if you
it-
sample the wrong person, you'll lose all your money, like Robin Thicke
and Juice World.
and Juice World.
But I feel like artists should be, what's the word? They should be flattered that their stuff gets sampled.
No,
Really? Why not? If
without
I
my
made,
permission.
if I made something great and released it into the world, right?
Mhm.
And somebody takes what I made and makes it their own, and it
Yeah.
also pops off.
Yeah, did you ask me? Did I get paid?
Even if the getting paid part I can understand, but like wow, my shit is so good that somebody else used it and
Yeah, but
got
did you-
inspired from it.
Did you ask me if you could put it out and profit off of it?
Personally, I wouldn't care because I feel like I already made my money off of that song. For like,
No.
especially if it was a hit. But I'll be mad if my shit is so obscure and nobody listened to it, and this person took it and then it blew up. I'll be upset about that. That I'll be mad. You get what I'm saying?
It's still mine.
I know, but wouldn't you be mad that like
I'll be mad.
your
that I'm not
shit
getting
didn't
paid.
pop off?
Yeah, but just
And then hold on, your shit didn't pop off, and Lil Timmy put it into Pro Tools, added his own vocals on it, and then it pops off.
yeah, fuck little Timmy. He wouldn't. He would have popped off if he didn't have my shit.
Or
Or
Little Timmy made your
nothing.
made your shit better.
Huh? But it wouldn't have been where it was if my shit wasn't
You
there at the
can
beginning.
argue both scenarios. That's what I'm saying. But personally, I'll be upset. But again, if my shit was already great and somebody else used it and their shit popped off too, I don't care because my shit was already great. So do your own thing, even if you didn't ask me. But if it was a flop and they remixed it and like they sampled me, then I'll feel some kind of way, which is, I guess, kind of like shady of me, hypocritical
So
of
you
me.
say
But
Quentin Miller shouldn't have gotten paid ever?
bro, we're not gonna have those discussions. But yeah, sampling is very interesting. I love the art of sampling though. I feel like it always like puts a new like twist into like already great things and already
I
like
think it
existing
depends on what
things
you
and
sample,
yeah.
and you gotta like if you're gonna sample something, you gotta do it
So
justice, because there's some shit samples out there. You
what's the
can't.
craziest sample you've ever heard?
I don't know.
I'm gonna give you like a story on like something crazy.
Didn't Gorilla put that song out that she sampled something that really didn't work out, but then she bounced back?
What you mean?
I forgot. She sampled something.
Keep talking. I'm looking up something.
I don't know what he's talking about. Sampling is always fun because you could just take something and make some new out of it. But I also feel like that just ruins the creative to make new music, like new sounds, new things
Mm-hmm.
that will be sampled in the future. Like, what do you think is going to be sampled that's come out in the last 10 years?
A bunch of Drake shit. Um,
But he uses samples.
what's gonna be sampled? I don't know. Maybe some R&B music is gonna be sampled.
What came out in the last 10 years that's going to be sampled in the next 30, 40?
That's a great question. I feel like SZA is definitely gonna get sampled someday, if not already. If she's not already being sampled, some of her songs.
A Kill Bill remix
Oh man, there's a bunch of Kill Bill remixes.
or a Kill Bill sample.
So an example of like sampling that caught me off guard one day. Like, so are you familiar with JPEG Mafia?
It sounds familiar.
So in his like latest album, right? He sampled a song. He sampled a song from like this obscure anime called Vision of Escaflowne
Mm-hmm.
that I used to see as a kid that you've never seen. So I grew up in like Ivory Coast, right? So we had French cable, right? And there was this channel dedicated to manga, to like manga and anime. So they would air like animes from the 90s and stuff like that, like very obscure shit that nobody's seen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They would air it late in the night.
And
there was
Code
this-
Lyoko?
Code Lyoko, that was on a different channel, but that was purely French.
That was a
made.
French anime.
Yeah, but
I was like,
no,
I saw that shit.
Vision of Escaflowne is a Japanese anime,
Oh, okay.
but it was so obscure that nobody knew about it. Like nobody cares. I'm sure you never heard of it, right?
I've never heard of it.
And the opening theme of that anime stuck with me as a kid. You know what I mean? Because like the melody was nice. I was like, oh, that song goes kind of hard, right?
Yeah.
One random day, I was watching a stream that was reviewing the new JPEG Mafia like album, right? And all of a sudden, I hear this sample of that song from like that I knew like over 20 years ago, and I'm like, holy shit! Where the fuck did he go and find that fucking sample? How deep did he like dig to find that sample? It kind of like it was a surreal experience for me because like damn, like yo, I used to fuck with that song as a kid, and like nobody knows about this song, nobody heard about this song. I would never expect this song to be sampled this way by this guy. You know what I mean?
Okay, I just thought I unlocked one.
And like that was like it unlocked such a core memory for me.
I unlocked
But at
one.
the same time, it's such like a obscure core memory because like even if I play like I hum the song or like play it for you, you're never gonna know what the fuck it is. But my 5-year-old mind in my now grown body lost this shit and like started like unlocking core memories and shit. So that was a cool experience. But check out Vision of Escaflowne. I later on like looked up like if there's a way to watch it online
that
and stuff,
unlocked a memory in me.
but it wasn't.
A sample, the J. Cole sample.
What
where
did
he
he?
sampled that Japanese song
Which one?
on January 28th.
Mm-hmm.
The it's like a Japanese song called what was it? Sky. It's called Sky Restaurant. You've heard it before.
Sky. Oh yeah, I heard it before. I heard it before.
So that's
That
finding that connect because I was like, this sounds familiar when I first heard it. I was like, wait a minute, did he sample?
Yo. Another song too that The Weeknd sample and Out of Time.
Mm.
You know that song? I'm out of time.
I think so. It sounds
It's on
familiar.
Dawn FM.
I didn't really finish Dawn FM. I'll be
Anyways,
honest.
he sampled this city pop song that I used to listen to back in the day too. The Japanese city pop song. I'm like, oh shit, I know where that's from. You are not slick.
Yeah, finding all those samples are fucking
But
hilarious.
finding samples to stuff that that's
Like,
obscure and that I know about, that makes me
that's
feel so.
great.
You know
Yeah.
how music connoisseurs love to be like, you know how alright, see, we analyze music, we think deep about music, we like invest ourselves in music, right?
Yeah.
So when stuff like that happens,
Yeah,
you just
hit
feel
that
like
moment,
you just feel like to light up a cigar and be like, oh, I know this.
absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. This is from this song from
This is from that
this
that
year. Like,
part.
it makes you feel kind of like snobbish a little bit, and it's nice. It's a nice feeling.
Listen, I do the same thing with like
And then
rappers and
you have your
lyrics.
casuals look at you like, look at this fucking weirdo. Like, who the fuck cares about the sample? The song sounds good. That's how my girl fucking looks at me.
I'm
Look
like,
at
you don't
this
understand. This is deep.
Yeah.
like,
And she's
look,
like, look
he
at this
sampled this.
She's like, and she's like, yo, it's just music. Nobody reads that deep into it. Like, get the fuck out of here. with your shit. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. This is deep. This like, it's like casuals. Yeah,
Listen.
it's funny. It's funny.
I feel the same way about music, especially rap. But samples, great.
Yeah, that's
Especially when I hear certain bars, and I'm just like, wait a minute.
You know what that's from?
Wait a minute. What are you referencing right there?
Yeah. It's the art form is nice when it's well executed.
Yeah.
You know, when it doesn't feel like a straight rip off. Like, you know what I mean? I heard this
Like when wait. I don't know if that I don't think that was it, but when NLE Chopper sampled Nelly, because everyone kept saying they look the same,
oh my god.
and it just felt forced.
It felt like a marketing tactic or something.
Yo.
Not Siri telling you.
Walk
Here's
'em
the
down.
song.
Walk them down. That's crazy.
But yeah,
what else?
it's playing the song. She literally played the Annalise Chopper song.
I did not. I
Oh.
asked Siri for that. Anyway, guys, welcome back again.
Welcome back from what? They don't know that we've left. They don't know anything. The editing magic is supposed to remove all that weird stuff.
What are you talking about? I don't edit.
Oh my god.
He's going raw as fuck.
Oh lord. Anyway,
Everyone knows I don't edit.
they don't. They do.
I don't know.
I wouldn't know because I haven't watched it since episode 1.
See, he doesn't even watch the show. I watched the show.
Bro, I tune in. Cause why would I listen to myself talk when I already know what I already said?
Do you know what you said last week?
I mean, some degree.
You remember that part where you said those really disparaging words to that community?
Whoa, that was you. First of all, don't point
You
that.
don't
at me.
remember that?
No, I remember exactly what you said. What you call what your comparison to those people were.
Whoa.
Well, you want to get there? You want to go there? You want to go there?
Oh, you're gonna bring up stuff.
You know
from the
exactly
past?
what I'm talking
You're gonna bring up
about.
the past right now.
Yeah, let's do that.
We're moving. We're past the past.
Oh, we're past the part.
Yeah.
The high elves, huh?
Huh?
Okay.
Excuse me.
Anyways, excuse my anxiety. I get very defensive once I feel like I'm getting attacked. I gotta
It's
work
okay,
on
bro.
that.
I'm here to help. I'll keep attacking you until you feel better.
Quick life update before we move on to the next topic, right? Do you feel like I'm less of a crash out than I used to be a year ago?
You definitely dialed it back.
I did, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing really good.
Yeah,
I'm being less of a crash out.
you
I feel like
are.
I'm able to analyze and recognize situations and not get there when I don't need to get there. I feel like I'm able to assess situations better and not crash out. When I
See,
mean crash out, I used to have a habit of spazzing on people, like the minute I get irritated. I feel like I've done it on this podcast a few times. Have I? This got
I
way
don't know,
deep
I
out of
just-
nowhere, but
I just shoot back. You know me.
I'm talking about even outside of the podcast. So I think you've seen me.
I've
Crash.
definitely seen you crash out.
And I feel like I dialed it back now. I'm more mellow, and I'm
Yeah,
very proud about
I
my
haven't seen you
progress.
crash out in a while, so I'm like, you definitely dialed it back.
Anyways, moving on.
No
Somebody that's crashing
triggering
out.
thoughts.
Somebody else that's crashing out is freaking Unc Shannon Sharp. Got
Is he
caught.
crashing out, or is
gooning.
he just the worst thing that ever happened to him?
So-
shout out to
This is a very
he's on TikTok. BRS. I watched this video where he was like, "Bro, the worst thing happened to him. Not all that shit. He got exposed for dating a white girl."
that's the worst thing that happened. Honestly,
because he said you can never live that down. Like he could have killed someone and everyone would have been like, all right, cool.
it's not even that. Like the whole thing is very icky to me because Unc, he stands for certain values and certain, like, he's of a certain status. If you watch his podcast and you see his demeanor, the way he talks, and he seems like a man that stands on certain things, right?
Yeah.
But then you read the text messages between him and that OnlyFans girl that he was smashing, and you're like, bro,
Was
really?
she an OnlyFans girl?
Yeah, she has an OnlyFans.
She has or had?
She has.
She 19.
She had. She met her when she was 19. Bro was 54 when he met her.
Interesting. Leo
He met her.
vibes. I get it.
He met her at the gym, and he immediately started leading with money, talking about, oh, if you win this competition, I'll pay to get your boob done or something like that.
Okay.
And the way they're talking, bro
Creepy, but
bro is literally race playing with her on text messages.
I didn't see all this, but I heard about
It's
it.
pretty funny.
And that sounds fucking hilarious.
It's
I heard some
pretty-
of it, and I was
It's
just like,
pretty
"Yo,
funny, and I'm looking at the man like, man, bro, all those black women that were saying that you don't fuck with black women, yo, you look crazy right now, homie.
again,
Bro, like,
got exposed."
bro looks crazy. Those text messages, bro. I'm like, bro, you were a devious one, aren't you?
But
Devious boy.
we know Unc's been devious. Remember
Yeah,
that
not
leak?
to this level.
Remember that leak?
I didn't know bro was telling women he wasn't.
Michelle.
I suggest you go and read those text messages.
I didn't read
But-
all of them. Wasn't she like put a baby in me or something?
Put a big black baby in me.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. Why is it big and black? Oh my god.
Oh my god, Unc. Get some
So-
help. But this is a shakedown, honestly.
It looks
But
like a
and
shakedown.
Bro, Unc got set up.
Of course, he got set up.
And you can only blame him for getting set up like that. Because how you 56-year-old dealing with a 19-year-old and you think, like, bro, like, what did you think was going to happen?
What Leo does: show them till they're 25 and kick them out. What do you mean?
Bro, Leo does that shit smart. You never hear any, like, do you all right, we know,
But
we
Leo's
look at
also-
Leo because okay, Leo is also white, okay, and I feel like he has his own way of doing it that's not, like what Unc is doing.
But like, does Unc do this on the regular? Like, what
Bro, if he done it once, like, the
But-
girl says that, oh,
was Michelle?
Hold on.
Was his Michelle the same age?
she claims that she found out that Unc was dating multiple women through the Michelle video. That's what the girl is like.
That's when you found out.
That's when but Unc is successful. He has hella money.
That's when you found
Bro
out.
is definitely outside.
What is she talking?
Definitely outside. So, anyways, this seems like a setup. She wants $15 million. This is coming out after he's about to sign a $100 million contract.
Busby was like, "Yo, we got another one."
Like,
But
but
I
unfortunately-
did read somewhere where he tried to settle it out.
and he
before
tried to give her 10 million before it went public, which also looked bad to a certain
Not
degree.
necessarily.
No, it does. Because if you offering settlement,
Ye-
you like kind of like ashamed about the situation and want like to not skew like public
True,
perspective.
but who said that he was off? Who said he offered the 10 million?
That's like the media
No, but
before
who
it got.
put that out? Was it Busby and his Jane
I
Doe shit?
think
Because Shannon
bo-
seemed wouldn't
I
put that out.
think both teams like I think it's a fact. I don't think it's just a
No,
rumor.
I'm not saying that it's not a fact, but who said that? Like, what does that have to do with anything?
What do you mean? It's very important. That goes to show that maybe there's some guilt there. What do you mean that? What does that mean?
No,
about
but he
anything?
said he wanted to settle out before it went public, which is Busby's whole thing. Because like, if it's fake, I'm not gonna. I just don't want to deal with it. He was trying to get the money, but I don't want to deal with it. I know it's fake. I just don't want to deal with it in public.
You can look. You can have
That's
that
one perspective.
but
Yes,
there's also
the-
dang, I don't want this shit out in the public
if it's
because
real.
like if it's real, like exactly. So you can argue both sides, but it doesn't matter. The fact that even $10 million is a lot of money, bro. $10 million is a
So
lot
why
of
did they
money
take it?
because they felt like they could have gotten more. And there was an
And they're
audio.
gonna- they-
There is an audio that doesn't make him look very good too.
Yeah, I heard that audio. I was like, oh,
And,
this
like-
looks sketchy a little. But
Listen, it's very weird. It's a very weird situation. It is definitely a shakedown, but Unc also got set up, and he's also responsible for his action, bro. You dating a fucking 19-year-old and you leading with money and you're like doing all that, like, bro, you're 56, bro. Like, your daughter is like close in age to that girl, and like, bro, like, come on, what are you doing? Like, let's be real here. That's not a good look at all.
I mean, it's not.
And I don't know why these celebrities keep falling for the same fucking tricks. It's the same story every week. Every week it's the same story. Like at this point, can you even be mad at those people trying to get their bag up? Because like you should see it from a mile away, especially if you're a man of like Shannon Sharp's stature and like influence and status. Like, come on, man.
Listen, man. I
Do
think
better. Do better, Unc.
I don't know what to say because I want all the facts to come out first
But
before I give a full verdict. But just looking at it, it looks like this is a shakedown
mm-hmm.
that might have some Jonathan Majors level.
Yeah,
Fucking-
I don't even want to talk about that guy because, bro, every time something good comes out about Jonathan Major, he's on a run to like being redeemed and shit like that. Boom, something else comes out, and I'm like, yo,
What happened
damn.
to him? What
They
did
don't
he,
even let him breathe,
what
bro.
did he do now?
No, like, so further like more evidence of him being abusive
Mm.
came out during his latest press run of like redemption and all that kind of shit to further tarnish his like reputation. So yeah, bro,
Yo,
they're
who
not
did he
letting
piss
bro.
off?
They're not letting bro breathe, bro.
Who did he piss off?
I don't know,
Who's coming for him this hard?
I
that
don't
They
know,
just want to
but-
bury him.
I don't want to get into race and stuff here, but
Yeah, the whole
that
Rockman
Jonathan Major
sit down-
situation, Unc situation,
It seems like
They
the
have
same
a common-
situation.
they have a common denominator here, but hey, it is what it is. Moving on.
I want to say it.
What was your special
I want to
topic?
say it.
What do you want
Should
to
I
say?
it?
Say what you want to say.
Joke
What?
I was gonna make. You keep saying these situations, they're like, stay away from our women.
Stay away from my women. What you say? Stay away from my women.
I'm not gonna. I'm not elaborating. Anyway.
If I think you're, if I think you're,
Continuing
no,
on.
no, no. If I think you're blaming the people that I think you're blaming,
What are you talking about?
okay, never mind. Maybe I'm getting too conspiracy. Let me just shut the fuck
Conspiracy theory. There's no conspiracy.
up. Moving
theory.
on.
Can I go take a break for a sec?
Why?
I'm joking.
I'm excited for your topic. that
My
you were talking
topic.
about.
Well, wait, my special topic is
Yeah.
Oh no, it was just some stupid shit. I thought it was a quick hit.
What is
I
it?
was in the gym, chilling,
Mhm.
vibing, closing in the locker, about to put myself, getting my clothes ready. Some nigga walks in and starts rapping drill beats like out loud, screaming them with his headphones in, and I'm just like,
You just unlock some flashback, going to the gym and seeing some shit like that.
And I'm just like, I gotta move away from this guy because he's singing drill songs,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, is that Lil Durk? I don't know about this guy. I gotta walk.
Bro was like singing them shits like you felt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Was he a YN?
No. I mean, no, he look older, like
So
older, tatted.
older talent. So
Like he just came home, and I was just like,
I'm like, I'm gonna stay away from that guy.
I'll walk over here.
Time to get a different membership.
Because I'm
Let's
like,
get a different gym.
where am I?
Were you in a nice gym, like in a nice area?
I'm gonna go to Equinox soon.
Bro, say I'm done with this ratchet shit. Oh my god, bro. Oh, I know this is very unrelated, right? But have you ever been to like a sauna
Yeah,
with people you knew?
yeah.
Were there strangers there,
Um,
or it was just a crew like of people you knew?
no, I mean it was empty at the time.
So you just went in with your boys.
Sure.
So there was no strangers in there.
No.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Why?
Cause like I've never been to a sauna, right? I just heard that there just be some
Niggas
Some
in there. Yeah, no, niggas be in there.
freaky niggas in there that just completely go in there like
I
butt
mean,
ass naked
when I was
and
at
just
Life,
stare at you. Just
I don't know about all that. I
It's-
don't know about all that shit. But when I was at Lifetime,
Uh-huh.
I'd go in the sauna after working out for a bit
Mhm.
and just chill. Niggas would just be in there.
Do you have a conversation?
No, talk to niggas.
So you just
I just sit in there. I ignore people. Listen, when I go to the gym,
wait. Question: Are they butt ass naked?
no, from that,
They're
where I
covered?
was, yeah, everyone was covered.
Okay.
I heard about there be people that do
Yeah.
that. I'd be like, yo,
And I heard that there's like sauna etiquette too. That like you can't have your towel a certain way and shit like that.
I don't know about.
That
all
mean
that.
you remember Julian from the Rory and Mall podcast? He had the whole
I remember them
segment.
talking about that.
Yeah, that he went to a sauna and like he felt super uncomfortable because he didn't know the etiquette and some people were throwing hints at him. And I guess he did the wrong thing and like he was inviting people into like it was just weird. I'm like, yo, the whole idea of a sauna to me,
Or
I
was
mean-
he just he knew that kid? And he was just-
oiled up men in a room, like sweaty, like bro.
Pause.
Am
I'm
I-
tired of that shit. All right,
What?
no,
What?
fuck all.
Does that sound crazy to you?
Listen,
Or maybe I'm just
listen.
I'm
when
just
let me
overthinking
explain to you
it.
something. When I go to the gym, unless I'm working out with someone, I literally ignore everybody.
Mm.
Nobody exists to me.
Okay. Okay, fair
I'm
enough.
just here to work out. Nobody. I'm in my own world, listening to my music and everything's zoned out. Someone trying to talk to me, I'm like, I'd be
But-
confused.
I remember this is so off topic, right? But like I remember when I first like started going to the gym, right? I didn't believe the people that the old men just be walking around not giving a fuck. But then I started going to the gym and I'm like, yo, they really don't give a fuck. They're just out here swinging. They don't care.
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
bloggers. Some
yo,
old niggas be just.
They do
I'm like,
not
yo,
care.
eyes stay above. the
Like,
ceiling.
bro, like
My eyes stay shoulder. Like,
ain't nobody want
I
to
only
see that
see faces.
shit.
I don't look down ever in the locker room. Fuck all that.
I wonder if the women's locker room is like that, where they don't give a fuck like that. But it's weird. Anyways, side topic.
Titties out in the women's locker room.
I don't even know why that topic of the sauna came to my head, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know
I have
what the
some
fuck.
random thoughts sometimes. Don't,
Yeah, I was talking about whatever I was talking about.
yeah, don't don't fucking judge me. Moving on and ending this episode. Why I don't want to end this episode on my sauna rant. What, do you have anything else?
Don't you have another topic?
No.
I remember you said a bunch of stuff.
I've
We
covered
didn't get
the-
into a lot of things, like the ladies landing on the earth.
who the Katy Perry in it. I don't give a fuck about that, man. That was just a waste of taxpayer money. bro. They
What's the
really,
taxpayer money?
I don't know. Whoever paid for
I
that
thought it was
shit,
Bezos' money.
they fucking sent fucking Katy Perry to the stratosphere.
Yeah, it was Bezos'
Bruh.
money.
Okay, why does Katy Perry and Gayle King need to be in the stratosphere? I don't know, bro. I don't care to talk about it.
Because it was fun.
Good for them.
That just sounds like hate.
Kids in Africa could have used that money to eat. They could have sent Katy Perry to fucking Somalia with some goods.
Do you think
Them kids would have appreciated that
do you
shit.
think the system that we currently in gives a fuck about anything outside of it?
Listen, that's why I'm saying I don't give a fuck about this whole charade. Okay, she went to space. Okay, good for her. What is that? How does that change my life or brings any kind of like critical thinking or makes me think critically? I do not care. I really don't care about these women going to space.
So here's how
Did-
I see it.
Okay.
This is just a rollout.
Oh, for what?
This is not for people under a certain tax bracket. This is for people who are like, oh, they went to space. Show your love. Bring your whatever to space.
Bring your spouse to space and
Yeah.
like let's make commercial space flights and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I mean, maybe I don't know.
This is just a slow rollout.
If
for
this
that.
was the
This
marketing,
is just to put the idea in people's heads.
if this was the marketing for that, it failed miserably.
It's not the marketing. It's just to put the idea in people's heads.
Oh well.
Listen, I think critically about everything that happens. Like, what's the agenda? Why are people so upset about this?
People were upset about it. I was indifferent about it, honestly. I didn't even know
Nah,
it was
you
happening.
attacked it. You were like, people, taxpayer money for this. Blah, blah. I was like,
I'm just indifferent. I'm not gonna lie.
okay.
I'm like, it's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. But hey, whatever floats their boats.
I don't think they're just throwing money for no reason.
You may be right. I'm not gonna disagree with that.
But
Maybe
then
it's
again,
a rollout
they
idea.
can throw money for no reason.
They can. They're rich. They have money to spare. That
They
reminds
still
me
have
of
to
the.
think about it.
That reminds me of the plot of Don't Look Up. The ending of Don't Look Up.
Oh,
Similar thing, but hey.
hey man, they're planning to get out this planet.
Yep.
What's that movie that just came out or show? I saw something where it had to do with the end
Speaking
of
of Don't Look Up, right? When I went to the movie theater, I saw this trailer for this new Leo movie with Tiana Taylor in it. That movie looks fire, man. It looks crazy. It's coming out soon. It's coming out this summer. I forgot the name of it.
I probably
but
saw the trailer. I can't remember it. The Lady in the
Mm.
Garden. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
It's called One Battle After Another. That movie looks stacked. The cast in that movie is crazy. You got Leonardo, you got Benicio del Toro, you got Tiana Taylor, you got Reginald Hall, you got Sean Penn. You got all these big hitters in that one
Saying a bunch
movie.
of names.
Bunch of great actors, man.
I ain't seen nothing. What are they in?
Tiana Taylor, you know her. Sean Penn is in
I
a
don't
bunch
know.
of stuff. I've heard his name because like
What is he? I gotta
he's
see
a
what they-
British actor. He was in
exactly, bro. I don't know him
hold on.
unless I've seen something you're in.
I'm trying to see one of these. If you've seen one of these movies, bro.
When it comes to
I'm
actors,
not gonna lie.
unless I
I'm-
know your name,
I'm
like
not-
I know your name plus I know your movies. Outside of that, I gotta know what you were in, so I could be like, all right, I could put the
I'm
face
not
to the
gonna
name.
lie. I heard his name, but I've never seen any of these.
Bro's a
movies.
fraud. He called me a fraud. Bro's a fraud. He's like, Sean Pierre? He
Sean
doesn't even know
Penn?
who this nigga is.
No, bro. Like for real.
Nah,
I hear this nigga's name all the fucking time.
this nigga
But
does- this nigga's like, you never heard of Sean Pierre? I'm like, nigga,
No,
who
wait,
the fuck is that?
wait.
You
Nah,
don't even know who he is. He's over here talking to me.
nah, hold
he
on, hold
doesn't
on.
even know.
Hold on. There's no way I haven't seen any movie this nigga's been in.
That nigga.
Nah, hold
You've
on, hold
never
on.
seen this nigga a
Hold
day
on.
in your life. And
Hold
you
on.
coming for me.
Nah, he did a collab with fucking Family Guy. There was-
A fucking collab with Family Guy. You've never seen this
He
nigga
was-
a day in your life. Yo.
he was in one episode of Family.
This nigga glaze some nigga he doesn't know. He's like, yo, this nigga's crazy.
Yo, I was glazing the cast, bro. Chill.
Not all of them need to be glazed. Some of them niggas
Nah.
are just new niggas.
No. Sean Penn. I heard his name so many times. He must be a goat. That's why,
Nigga,
bro.
just because you hear their name
Nah.
doesn't mean they're great.
He must be a goat, bro. Nah, don't play with Sean Penn like that, bro.
Niggas,
Bro,
how can he must be a
I'm not
goat?
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't never seen any of these movies, bro.
This nigga's sick.
I'm scrolling through the fucking IMDb page, and bro, yeah. But Sean Penn is gonna be in the fucking movie. Oh, but everybody's seen Leonardo. You know. You got Wood Harris that's gonna be in the movie.
All right.
He's been in a bunch of shit.
Can we get off?
You
this
know
movie?
you know Wood Harris.
Who's that?
He's been in a bunch of shit. He was in Paid in Full. He's in The Wire. Remember the Titans, bro. He's famous.
I'm gonna be honest.
Creed 3.
I didn't see any of those.
You ain't seen Paid
Paid
in
in
Full?
Full. I did see Paid in Full.
Okay.
I don't remember it though.
You was about to say you calling me
I
a
saw it when
fraud?
I was young, so I know
Bro, you
pieces
made me
of it.
laugh so hard I started crying, bro. That Sean Penn segment was funny. The Wire, the TV show.
I watched like the first few episodes of The Wire.
Creed. He
I
was
just
in
never
Creed.
got into it, and I want to because I like The Wire, Snowfall, and all them. I want to see the storylines,
I dropped
but I just never got into them.
I dropped Snowfall. I got real into it and then I dropped it.
Welcome, guys. Gene looks up actors.
Nah, cause
we
like
still on
I
this
know
part?
some of these, huh?
Bro, you still gonna?
I know some of
You still
these
gonna glaze this
actors,
cast?
bro.
We'll see the movie when it happens. Why are we still on this cast?
Nah, cause this cast looks stacked, but like I know these names, but like I see these movies and I'm like, yo, I ain't never seen this movie before. Anyways, but we all know Leonardo is one of the goats, right? Great Gatsby, Titanic, The Revenant.
We all know who Leonardo.
Bro is gonna carry the movie. Tiana Taylor, she's stepping into acting. She's getting big roles. She's gonna work next to fucking Leonardo. That's huge. Big look. You know, I'm sure she's gonna provide a great performance. It's gonna be great. I'm excited for that movie.
Are you
Alright?
excited for the Silver Surfer?
She's gonna be a chick, right?
Yeah.
It's
you see
isn't
that?
it a totally different character?
I don't know. It's the Galactus. It's the Herald of Galactus. So like we out here.
The what? The Herald? The what?
Herald of Galactus.
What does that mean? I'm not too familiar with Galactus lore. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So bro eats planets.
So she comes to the planet before he eats the planet?
Yeah.
Be like, oh yeah, next type shit.
Well, originally it's just going from planet to planet. Just like, yo, this was the next
Don't
one.
alright, don't spoil it for me. It's gonna be cool.
But I'm pretty sure in the last movie they're like convinced the Silver Surfer to be like, yo, just pick planets that don't have life on it, you know? Be less of a dick.
They don't give a fuck.
Galactus just eats planets.
I'm excited for Thunderbolts though. Thunderbolts, I saw the trailer again yesterday and I'm like, that movie's gonna look fun.
Yeah, I think Thunderbolts is gonna be great. I like that they're
Bucky,
introducing Sentry.
Yelena.
I like the way they're introducing Sentry.
Yeah, he looks broken.
He is broken. He's like the Superman of Marvel.
Really?
Yeah.
How they gonna beat him? Cause them niggas don't have powers.
But what's funny is because he's Void in this, and he's not Sentry. Because
So it's a different character.
no, it's the same person, but it's the dark side where it's all evil, and then there's just the other side.
Okay. Interesting. But yeah, I want to see that movie. That's about it for
Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. I'm actually looking forward to.
Fantastic Four 2. Isn't it coming out like soon?
Probably. I don't know. I know Thunderbolts is about to drop.
Have you seen The Accountant?
Oh, I love the account. I can't wait for this.
Yo, the second one dropping Friday, bro.
No, I gotta go
Yo,
see that.
I remember I have the weird story of The Accountant, right? One day, like my dad was like, "Yo, let's go to the movie." One random night,
Mm.
like it was on. I'm like, "Okay, let's go see this movie." I guess The Accountant. I didn't know what the fuck to expect. And it's a story about an autistic guy that's secretly a fucking super mercenary. I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck? This is awesome." That movie just hit me out. It came
For
out of
real.
nowhere, right?
No, because all right, I didn't even know about it. I didn't see it when it came out. In theaters.
Yeah.
I saw The Accountant. I went to go see fuck what movie? The Lady in the Garden. I was
Mhm.
telling you about. It's a good movie. Go watch
Mhm.
it. But I saw The Accountant 2. I'm like, what the fuck is The Accountant
Uh-huh.
2? Where's the first one? I didn't know what about it.
And then you watched it.
And then I saw it on Amazon. I was like, oh, The Accountant 2 is coming out. Let me watch the first one.
Uh huh.
I was like, oh shit, this shit
This shit
fire.
go hard, right? I'm like, yo, bro is smart. Bro can do like,
bro is
yo, mercenary shit. I'm like, okay, this and his
I love the
brother
way-
when they the twist at the end with his brother. I was like, yo, this is they creating a franchise. There's gonna be okay. I'm down for this.
I love the
It was
way-
really a,
I love the way he's just like nonchalant about everything.
yeah. I just love how it came out of nowhere. I had zero expectations, and I
Me
went
too.
watched the movie. I'm like, oh shit, this slaps. I love doing that. I love going to watch movies with zero expectations, but because I feel like whenever I build an expectation for something, it always ends up disappointing me. Except for Oppenheimer, that was like one of the greatest cinematic experiences I've ever had in my life, watching that movie for the first time, and fucking Dune 2. Another-
Endgame was like the
Endgame
expectation
too.
hit.
That fucking it. But anyways, sometimes when I hype myself up for a movie,
I
And I
felt
watch
that way about Amsterdam.
I'm like, yo, this shit like it didn't hit like I thought it would hit. But yeah, I'm excited to see The Accountant too. Maybe we should just see that together, just like a bros fucking movie type shit. Because we
Yeah.
haven't seen Sinners together.
I gotta go see Sinners. I might go see
Yeah.
it tonight.
We should see The Accountant together.
I'm down.
And like we saw Sonic. That was the last movie we saw together.
Was it the Sonic movie?
hmm
That was a great movie.
Yeah, I try to get you to watch Dune too, but you don't want
I have Dune 2 on my list. I'm gonna watch it. I just haven't
this point,
gotten to it yet. All
to.
right.
When you get to it, then
Yeah, I know. When
by the time you watch Dune
wait,
2,
wait.
Dune 3 will come out.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Can
House
we
of
play some
Cards.
cards?
I knew he was gonna say that shit. I'm gonna get back into it. I've been slacking. Only 2 seasons left. I'm trying to slow burn this shit so I don't feel empty at the end. But give us some movie recommendations, guys. I'm a huge movie guy, even though I just got exposed for not watching any of Sean Penn's movies.
Yeah, bro, talking about Sean Penn like he
but
knows.
bro, I hear this
you
man's
swore
name.
by that nigga's
Nah, bro.
name. This nigga
Everybody
swore.
glazes this man, and like I'm like, yo,
I don't care about everybody.
I heard
if
this
I don't
man's
see
name.
the
He must
if
be a
I don't
goat.
see the product, I don't care what hype you put up on the product.
whatever. Anyways, this was a fun episode. I enjoyed myself.
Me too.
Nice
This was fun.
comeback.
Hey guys, we're back. We'll be back again, and then again,
We're back again next
the
week.
next day.
Cause
And
yo,
the
bro,
next day.
gotta,
and the next day. Unless
gotta-
this guy decides to can't record today.
bro, I gotta take care of myself. Just saying, you guys know how
I'm
important
just-
self care is. So,
Self care and all that
Yeah.
nonsense.
so
Die for the cause.
no, thank you. I'll die for the cause when we make bread. Anyways, this is Gene here signing off. Follow the socials.
Any last words of wisdom?
Follow
for
the
people?
socials. Subscribe. Blow up the clips, please. And just enjoy your week to the best of your abilities. That's all I'm gonna say.
We love you guys. Thank you. For
Love you
watching.
guys. Whoa. Anyways, bye.
See, he can't express his emotions.
Yeah. All right. See you
Shout
guys
out to you
later.
guys. We'll see you next episode. And another thing.